back to the Salon Beauty Doctor on YouTube. Okay, I know this is a hair video. It's like, girl, what you doing with the turban on? But the turban is an integral part of this hair video. So this video is going to be a compilation. I have been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram, particularly, you know, when I do my Instagram stories about my hair. I wear weave. I'm natural. And I wear weave, and I'm getting a lot of questions, so I figured let me make a compilation video. So this video is going to contain a number of things, and here is a quick guide. So in this video, I'm gonna take you with me to the salon so you can see how I get my hair done, what my hairstylist does, a couple of tips and tricks from her directly, because she's just so amazing, and she is probably about 98% of the reason why you guys like my hair so much. Then I'm gonna show you how I maintain my style after I leave the salon, even with me working out and going to the gym. Don't let hair keep you from going to the gym or think that you can't have it both. You can if you plan correctly. I'm also going to be talking about how I keep my leave out straight. A couple of you have also asked how much leave out do I typically have out when I have a weave. You'll see that in this video as well. And I'm going to show you how I do my own hair, because while I do rely a lot on going to the salon, I do know a few things. So I'll show you how I do my own hair. And then there'll also be some important hair tidbits if you're someone who's natural and you wear weave, or you want to wear weave, or you know, you have questions. Or if you have none of the above and you just really love my personality and love watching my videos, there's something in here for you too. So make sure you keep watching. Alright guys, so I figured, you know, let's start with the salon. Hey Gabby!
Hey,
Ooh, Gabby looking all sexy today.
Oh, you see that?
You see she? So, a lot of you guys ask me, how do you keep your leave out straight? How do you do it? Yada yada yada.
Excuse me, y'all. She doesn't, let me hold this thing. She doesn't keep anything straight. She should have said
Exactly.
how I.
And that's what I was going to get to.
Now
You know you got to build it up. You know you got to build it. Build and build it up and build it up and build it up. And now it's stylish. Anyway, y'all. I figured let me take you with me to the salon so that you can know what it is, because basically I realized that, like, everybody on the internet tells you, oh, you can do it yourself, you can do it yourself. No, I cannot.
No, you can't. I mean, you could try to do it yourself, but
I know my strengths and weaknesses, and my strength is to take my behind to the salon, let Gabby do it, and I just maintain what she does at home. So keep watching and stay tuned to see what's what. So a lot of you guys also ask how much hair I have left out. Now, usually it depends on the style I'm going for, so Gabby's going to show you. So that's it. That's about a horseshoe amount. Sometimes when you guys ask me, that's how much of my edges is left out. Sometimes when you guys ask me, I'm like, I don't know how to quantify that. I would say like as little as possible. Well, next weave, I'm going to do even less though.
it's about maybe 25% left out. 25%. If that makes sense.
If that makes sense. But there's a whole lot of 75% back here. Somebody had also asked if all the hair in the back is weaving.
Yeah, you only have a tiny bit left out in the back.
Which I don't even really use.
It's just so she don't get them neck bumps. Y'all know about the neck bumps.
Yeah,
right?
I don't like neck bumps.
Yes.
You said the technical term is not leave out, is what?
Perimeter.
Okay. Okay. I gotta remember to look in the lens so we can see eye to eye. Because I got the viewfinder thingy up here, and I keep looking up here. I want to put eye to eye. Okay, so with my lifestyle and having to take photos and things like that, and I'm always on the go, so Gabby allows me to wash and blow dry my hair at home, and I just come in and get it curled. And then usually, you know, obviously when I have a weave, she does the whole thing or whatever, but that is also how I maintain my hair. And then you'll see later on how I do it in between. Okay, so a lot of you have been asking how to do your hair with the curling wand. I'll insert a little video of how I do it, because Gabby's like a mad professional and we probably won't get it just the exact way that she does it, but it's super simple. You just pretty much wrap the hair around the wand, careful that you don't burn your fingers, hold it for a few seconds, and then boom. But I think one of the the big things about it is the hairspray, and I like the L'Oreal Elnet. I use the one for dry, damaged hair, so she's gonna be in a white it for me.
Oh wait, my finger.
So L'Oreal Elnet for, I think it's in focus.
Oh, it's not in focus.
This thing wants to focus on me. There we go. L'Oreal Elnet. Now I use the one for dry, damaged hair. I like this formula because they have another formula that I think my scalp is a little sensitive to. It makes me itchy a little bit, so I like that one. But yeah, and the skinnier, because these wands come in different sizes, I like the skinnier ones, and I use, well, when Gabby's doing it, she's using even smaller sections than I would do because she has more patience than I do. But the smaller the section and the smaller the skinnier the wand is, the tighter the curl will be, and the more it's going to last. Like look at that. So that is also key to, you know, me being able to preserve and keep my hair up for a week after, and sometimes even more than a week after I come to the salon. So Gabby is just using the Tancho teak stick to slick down my edges down. I will Vanna White it. You can get this on Amazon and Ricky's Beauty Supply Store. Now she uses a little itty bitty brush to brush them down and slick them down. Slick down the ears, them. Slick down the ears. But yeah, so she used a flat iron. Usually at home I use a tiny one because it's easier for me. But can we see the one that you use to do my edges?
So it's a 1 inch from Babeless.
Yeah. So I use something quite smaller because clumsy and not as experienced, but whatever works. Okay, so we're gonna flat iron. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then she's gonna curl one so that it blends in with everything else.
Make sure you take a little piece of the weave here too.
Okay.
And wand it together. It blends very well when you do that.
Nice. Okay, so I have a shoot tomorrow. So what Gabby is doing is she's twisting the hair to keep the waves in, so that I can go on about my day, go to bed, wake up, and not mess up my hair. And this is exactly what I do. Well, not exactly, but similar to what I do to keep my waves and my hair preserved at night before I go to bed. And then she'll get down to the end. And then this is the cool part. So she wraps it around like Princess Leia buns, and then she pins it. She uses pins. I usually use hair ties because, you know, me going to bed with pins is not usually a good idea with me being clumsy, but walking around town I should be fine. So I'm all twisted up. So what I do is I'll put on a satin scarf, you know, a little do-rag, and then I'll put either a turban or a hat over that, going about my day, and my hair's preserved. Ew. So I have my hair tied up and protected because it's supposed to rain and it's kind of humid out, and I want my hair to last for my shoot on Sunday. So okay, curls stayed in pretty nicely when I got them done on Friday. I had to go over it a little bit with the curling wand, but then when I get to the shoot location, I'm just gonna fluff it out and make it real big, so stay tuned. Okay, y'all, just a quick check-in. I'm on look number 3, and I got my hair all fluffed up like how I like it. You just saw me in the salon, so one big thing that you got to keep in mind when you're looking at how I wear my hair on Instagram or and you see it in pictures and things like that, there's one big piece that you have to keep in mind is that I have a very different lifestyle than most folks. So I work from home, so I can look like anything. And a lot of times my hair is usually kept in the twist. I don't have to comb my hair every day. And that's a big reason why, you know, a big part of the reason why I'm able to maintain, and I don't have to put heat on my hair every day because it's not out every day. And it's also how I kind of protect my hair from the elements. So if it's humid outside, even if the humidity is not like big, is humidity big? Even if the humidity percentage is high, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say about the humidity. Even if it's not that humid out, if I sense like just a little, and we can get this a lot here in New York, and even when it's not even summertime, even when it's not summer, it can be winter, it can be fall. If there's an inkling of moisture in there, it doesn't even have to be raining, just like a little inkling, like a little moisture, I'm keeping my hair wrapped up until I reach my destination, and then I'll take it out and, you know, wrap it back up again so I don't have to have it in an element. So that's another thing that I do. Also, I have a very stark contrast with my life. So I work from home and I look like a bum when I'm working from home. But then I also have to be on. So I have to be on for photos. I have to be on for, you know, TV appearances. I have to be on sometimes for certain video work. So there is where I kind of like really pay attention and put all my energy into my hair. Otherwise, once I'm done with that, that hair is twisted back up and put in a bonnet or, you know, a turban. Hair accessories are definitely going to be your best friend. Hats are also amazing, because if there's a day where I'm just like, look, man, I just don't feel like doing my hair, that is when the turbans, the cute hair pieces, the cute head scarves, the cute hair scarves, the cute hats, all of that comes into play. So another thing that I think really works for me is that I choose weave textures that are much closer to my own texture, because then I don't have to do a whole bunch of manipulating. So when I go to the salon and my stylist waves up my hair or curls it, you know, gives me those nice big curls, you know, that is flat iron. But if I'm doing it myself, I don't have to get it that bone straight in order for it to match the weave. And then even sometimes, and I'll insert pictures here so you can see, sometimes with this hair, which is the big chop hair blown straight, I've done braid outs. And with the braid out, half the time you can't even, well, you can probably tell it's not my hair, because if you know me, you know what my hair looks like, and then all of a sudden have all this hair, so you know it's not mine. But if you didn't know me, it could pass. It could be passable as my own hair, because the textures are the same with the braid out. And then the best thing about the braid out, there's no heat. So when you're choosing weave, you have to really, like, unfortunately, until, like, I don't know, something in technology changes, unfortunately, if you have hair like mine, 4C hair, 4B hair, whatever, you can't have it both ways sometimes. You can't, like, you gotta pick a lane. Well, you don't have to pick a lane. You can be in many different lanes, but you have to be very realistic about what life in living many different lanes looks like. So if you want to have a realistic looking weave, and then you want some of the, which usually requires leaving some of your hair out. Now, you can do a weave with very little hair left out, or you can do a closure, but again, there's pluses and minuses for both of those as well. But if you want to have some hair left out, you know, and you're wearing a straight weave, like, come on, girl, you know you're going to have to keep flat ironing that hair for it to match the weave. And then what happens is, after a while, your hair gets heat trained, and then some of your curls aren't as tight as the others. Sometimes it may not even curl back. You might have just like a straight piece. I don't have straight pieces. Back in the day when I really didn't care about like leave out and my hair being heat trained or heat damaged or whatever you want to call it. Back when I didn't care, yeah, I had a lot of straight pieces. But I grew that out, and then when I like started to wear my own hair out more, I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't be having any straight pieces. I need my hair to be, you know, pretty much uniform, as uniform as possible. And so I was, you know, going easy on the heat. So now I do have a few curls in my leave out that don't curl as tightly as the others. I'm not particularly worried about that, because, you know, there's ways of styling my hair around that. But if you are very concerned about something like that, then having a straight weave is not for you. You might want to look into getting a closure. I've had closures before. Me and closures don't always see eye to eye. As a matter of fact, speaking of eye to eye, when I would wear that closure, I found that people, instead of looking me in my eyes to talk, they would look up at the closure. And I was like, you know what? You could also try a weave, not a weave. You could also try a wig. See, the wigs are something that I'm slowly gonna chart into that territory. Melissa at Big Chop Hair gave me a blown straight lace wig that I'm gonna have Gabby cut into a bob, and I think I want a longer one just to kind of like, you know, play. But wigs are something that I'm slowly, like, I'm charting into, you know, the territory, because, you know, I gotta see if I'm the wig kind of girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are wigs that look amazing on other people, but then I'm like, I don't know. And I don't want to glue anything to my hairline, because me, if I accidentally like cut my hair or a piece of my hair breaks off, like I'd be like, eh, whatever. But if I put some kind of glue and it breaks my skin out, I'm like, oh no. So that's just how I am with these things, you know? Depending on when you started following me, you might know me for like the big chop hair blown straight texture, which I've just been in love with that texture. I'm about to try their summer curl texture, which is a bit more of a wave, but I like that it still feels like, it doesn't feel silky smooth, which a silky smooth wave is kind of nice sometimes, I guess. But for me, because I'm gonna have leave out, I'm gonna try to have very minimal leave out. I like that it has like a little bit of a texture to it, because then it'll match better with my hair, even though it looks nothing like my hair. But yeah, I love that blown straight texture. I mean, I'll have a link to my full review in the description box so you can check it out. I like that texture because it's so versatile, so I can, you know, if my hair happens to not be like done all the way, it still looks good. It has like that texture to it. I can do it in a braid out. I can one way I have not worn it really yet is like sleek, flat iron straight. I usually don't like to wear my hair like that anyway, because I feel like it just makes my face look mad big. And plus I like big hair. So that hair can be curled really nicely. That hair can be, you can wand curl it. So I'll put like a compilation of different hairstyles that I've worn with the Big Chop Hair blown straight. If you want to get 15% off, make sure you use code StyleDoc, and, you know, follow them on social media. So yeah, I'm not the best person to be like, oh, who has the best hair on the market? Because child, I stick to one brand, one because, you know, consistency, and then two, I'm an influencer. I know I don't have to pay for hair, so I stick with who I want to stick with, you know? And if I try somebody's hair and I like it, and I like them, I will continue to, you know, keep using the hair. Just makes sense. But yeah, I don't review hair. Like, I'm not a hair reviewer. I'm not going to, you know, be like, oh, you know, this beauty supply store hair, or this hair, or try this one. And like, I ain't got the time. I already got makeup and clothes and shoes and other stuff that fills up all my content. So. But see, I bought doubles earlier thinking I would eat them right away. Didn't get a chance, and now my doubles are cold, but I still eating it, you know. Okay, listen, y'all. Better get into these curls. I just got my hair laid. This is still the same. But how this thing just gonna start up the music? Bluetooth issues. So anyway, as I was saying, y'all need to get into these curls. My girl Gabrielle Corney laid them. This is still the Big Chop Hair, the blown straight. Okay, well, actually, I have to get there first. I'm thinking I am going to re-braid this braid out. This Big Chop Hair blown straight texture, like, I'm so in love with it so far. But I think I'm gonna re-braid it because the weather outside looks a little funny. So I got this hair done last week. I have worked out probably about like 3 times this week already, but I've been keeping it in the twist. Check my hair highlight out to see how I twist it up, and it stayed pretty good. I just need to, you know, obviously brush it out and then wand curl it. Okay, pretty much almost done. Just need to curl the front. I like to curl the front last because that's my leave out, and that's usually the first to just be like, girl, you know what? Peace out. We don't want to be curled no more. So from here, I just use my hands and kind of fluff up my hair, mess it up, make it big like how I like it. The curling wand that I use is just some like random curling wand that I found at the beauty supply store for like 20 bucks with a very skinny barrel so it can make like the tighter curls. See, I already need to recurl this. Oh, and in case if you saw this, it's not a waist trainer, it's a back brace. See, she together, but she falling apart, yo. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, so slowly starting to get ready for bed, and I need to get my hair prepped. I'm going to twist it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this Pantene Gold Series Intense Hydrating Oil, the way I'm reading this. Okay, so I'm just taking a little tiny itty bitty bit. This is gonna be enough for like my whole head because this oil is intense. So I'm just going to put it in there because I kind of want to smooth out the frizziness and the flyaway. And then you give it 1,000 brushes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just smoothing it out. And then I'm gonna start to twist. I'm not doing any kind of like special kind of twisting because I'm not that great with flat twists. But this will give me, hopefully, heatless waves because I don't want to spend time doing my hair anytime. Yeah, I don't want to spend time doing my hair. I want like very low maintenance. I want to take the twist out and go like this and then be done. But my hairstylist, Gabrielle Corney, had told me about the twists to give me the beachy waves. Okay, so I'm braiding up my hair, you know, getting ready to go to bed, take a shower, and all that other stuff. So I already spritzed my hair with the water bottle. I put a little bit of the oil from the Pantene Gold collection. And then I put this Main Choice curl product in there. But you want to make sure that there is a lot of product and that the ends are like really wet. Because if not, they're going to unravel and you're not going to have like that really cool texture like I had earlier today. So that's a tip. And I love this because it's like a way to get my hair, because this is, this section here and that section over there is my own hair left out, and it kind of helps the hair to blend together without having to use heat, you know? Okay, so in talking to you for those few snaps or whatever you call individual IG posts, my hair started to dry out a little bit, so I'm gonna add, and this is hard to do with my left hand because I'm holding the phone with my right hand, but I need to add more water to my hair. Now you could put rollers at the end. I'm not doing that because I sleep wild and them things would be just all over the bed and pulling my hair out or whatever. But I do try to make sure that the braid is pretty tight because I want really nice definition, but not tight where it's gonna hurt. Okay, so these are how the braids look. I just like to, you know, make them not too skinny where it's like I have a gazillion braids, but you know, a good enough size so that I get some great definition. And since I work from home, I just leave them in. And yeah, even if I'm like running errands, I just leave them in. I'll put a hat on or put my turban on and I just keep it pushing. Okay, so I'm still getting dressed and, you know, obviously I'm baking and I need to, you know, finish baking and blend and all that other stuff. But I just came up on here because this big chop hair is so versatile. This braid out, y'all, yeah. So when I work out, my hair is either in the braids or it's in the twist with the little buns in the back, and then I secure it with a satin scarf, and then I put either a turban or a hat over that. Of course, my head is still going to sweat, but my hairstyle stays more contained than if I just had my hair out. It's not 100% like full on, but it helps to retain the style. And then what I also do is I get my hair done towards when I'm going to take my workout breaks so that once I get my hair done, I take maybe 2 days off from the gym so that I can, you know, keep my hair looking good, and then I'll preserve it and wrap it up again at the gym. I come back in here and tie up the hair because the leave out was kind of getting frizzy, and I was like, ain't nobody. I wasn't in the store that long. I have no clue where I parked my car. Okay guys, I'm out here on the scene in front of Savers. Now one of my tips for getting unique pieces, whether it be in your wardrobe or to decorate your home, I like to shop everywhere. So if you're getting ready to go into Savers, you might have one near you. It might be called Value Village or Unique Thrift, but let's go. Okay, makeup show, blogger preview. Always love it because I get to see people I haven't seen in a long time, and it's like a reunion, almost like a high school reunion, but not really, but there's like a bag of makeup. I love it. Anyway, I have a ton of errands to run, things to return at the mall, things to buy, yada yada. So if I can remember and have like the, you know, the presence of mind, I will take you along with me. And it takes me forever to decide on a perfume, so I get samples and then try them out. Usually takes me, well, I can usually tell when I don't like something, but if I like something right away, I'm like, you know what, maybe in a week I might not like it, so yay for samples. Okay, so yeah, so that is that with my hair. This video might be long, but I just had to get that out there because I get a lot of the same questions pretty often, and I mean the answers have been out there. I have a hair highlight on my IG story, I have posts on the blog, videos here, but sometimes it's good to have it all in one spot, so this is it all in one spot. If I've sent you the link to this video, it's not to be like, you know, I don't want to have a conversation with you, it's just that it's a lot saying the same stuff all the time, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, how do you like to wear your hair? Are you wearing it right at this moment? Are you natural? Do you like weaves? Do you like wigs? Let me know. Let's get all chatty in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.